Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make a very simple and delicious recipe for homemade fudge pops. They have no sugar or gluten or soy. You can also make it without dairy and they're just very refreshing. And so we've got 4 tablespoons of monkfruit sweetener, 2 tablespoons of cacao powder, or you could also use unsweetened non-alkalized cocoa powder, 3/4 of a cup of organic heavy cream, or you could also use coconut cream, 2 tablespoons of A2 milk, or you could also use coconut milk, and then 2 pastured eggs. Now we're just going to whisk that all together. Okay, so that's looking pretty smooth, and so we're going to go ahead and turn the heat on to medium-low and continue to whisk it, okay, constantly. So after about 7 minutes, it has really thickened up. I did check it with a thermometer and it read 165, and so I am going to remove this from the heat now. And then I'm going to pour in 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract and whisk that together. And at this point you can pour it into your molds, but I do like to just use a fine mesh strainer and pour it through that in case I did scramble some of the eggs, just to make sure I don't have any of that in the fudge pops. You can scrape the sides down with a rubber spatula to get all of the liquid out. And then you can just kind of swirl it around to make sure all the liquid gets into your container. I like to use a measuring cup because that makes it easier for me to pour it into the ice pop molds. And so now I can easily pour this into the fudge pop molds. Okay, so that is ready to go in the freezer until it's frozen. I usually freeze it overnight, or you can do it for about 4 hours or so. And if you did have any left over, you can just use another silicone mold. This one's a Mickey Mouse, and you can just pour the rest in that as well. I've taken these ice pops out of the freezer, and let's take a look and see. We're gonna pop one of them right out and take a look, and that looks great. It's nice and frozen and solid. So there you have it, the most delicious fudge pops that have no sugar, gluten, soy. You can also have it without dairy, and they're so delicious. Enjoy.